Hey guys, so I decided to hop on that bandwagon, aka creating a podcast, or at least trying it out per se. So I wanted to kind of share the financial industry, and not about giving you advice, but just my journey, my story. What does it look like through day one till now? So my first 6 months, I will be completely straightforward with you. There was so much for me to learn. There was so much for me to process. There was so much that I could not necessarily figure out. And so my first 6 months, I made a few $1,000s. And I was living at home. I was 22 years old, and I had quit coaching tennis as a director at Lido Tennis Club in Newport Beach. And I did not know what to do. I was in a position where I was not going to quit by any means, but I also needed to change, say, course, right? And so every Sunday night, I would literally pull out my car keys and I would debate just getting in my car and driving across the country and starting over because I was too embarrassed with day one people, whether it was family or some other individuals around me that told me that I was a bad decision, that I was getting into the wrong industry. I've tried that, it's too hard, or that's something that you're not going to be able to pull off, or this is something that's a waste of time. I mean, I heard it all. And so I really trucked through, and I won't get into all the details, but I got involved with great organizations. I got involved with great people. I studied a lot. I learned how to make sure that I could comprehend and also verbally get people to understand at a high level concepts about what I'm talking about. I mean, if we're talking about an investment and a client has no idea what you're saying, I'm sure they're probably not going to want to invest in that. I mean, I know I wouldn't, let's be honest. So don't necessarily think about and myself, I'm not saying I'm a success story by any means. I ended up starting my own firm here in Newport Beach. I am the youngest CEO of a financial firm in Newport. We do have great partnerships with multi-billion-dollar companies across the globe for that sake. Mexico, Brazil, getting into Europe, and then also throughout the US, of course. But my story did not start off pretty. And I like to look back at it because that's one of my biggest drivers. Looking and thinking, man, when you're sitting in bed on a Sunday night and you're debating, just taking off and giving, not necessarily in, but just giving into the embarrassment of however you feel. Just know that truck a little bit harder, find another idea, let that light bulb go off in your head, or figure out where that light bulb is. That's my first podcast video officially. Of course, I'm with the Julio Financial. I believe I might be the CEO and founder of it. And I think that depending on what happens, there might be another podcast, maybe not. It'd be fun to have some cool guests on. But you guys take it easy. Cheers.